Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's cruise news video for June the 10th, 2022. And we have some cruise news for you guys today, starting with our friends down under. So the resumption of cruising is starting to look even better for folks down there in Australia now that the Coral Princess has arrived back in Brisbane, Queensland, back on June the 7th. And the Princess Cruise Line cruise ship is scheduled to resume sailing from Australia here on June the 16th. Virgin Cruise Lines, they have announced that they are delaying delivery of their third cruise ship, the Resilient Lady. So originally the Resilient Lady was going to be delivered in August of this year, and now that has been moved to the second quarter or the springtime of 2023. Supply chain issues, uncertainty for international travelers, and being able to get enough crew for the ship are just some of the factors for Virgin Voyages' decision. Disney Cruise Lines has officially taken possession of their newest cruise ship, the Disney Wish. And now the Disney Wish is going to be headed to her new home port in Port Canaveral, Florida, and is currently scheduled to arrive there the morning of June the 20th. They're saying, anytime between about 4 a.m. and 10 a.m., the Disney Wish will be arriving there. So if you want to see the Disney Wish come into Port Canaveral and you're in that area, the morning of the 20th is when you'll be able to see that. And finally, Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas, well, she is scheduled to sail this morning from Los Angeles, California, and it looks like she is going to have an embarkation delay and a departure delay for today's sailing. Now, guests on today's sailing have already been informed that embarkation has been moved and will not be starting until 3 p.m., and departure from Los Angeles is now going to be 7 p.m. instead of, the usual 10, 11 start in the morning and about the, 4 or 5 o'clock departure. Everything's been moved into the afternoon. And Royal Caribbean is saying this is due to some road closures and some heavy traffic around the cruise port, but really didn't go into any more specific detail than that. Now, I have never sailed from Los Angeles, so I'm not real sure what's going on. Apparently, there may be a festival of the Americas or a meeting of the Americas, something like that going on in LA tomorrow as well. That could be part of the reason for this traffic and these road closures, particularly around the cruise port and the airport area. Now, Royal Caribbean said any passengers that show up prior to 3 p.m. are going to be asked to leave and not return until 3. For this delay, Royal Caribbean is providing a $25 onboard credit for each person that's just going to be put on your sailing account. And this embarkation and departure delay should not affect any of the rest of the cruise. It's just going to be there on that first day. And while this is, not the worst thing that's ever happened to a cruise, it wasn't a cancellation or anything like that, it's still going to be a little bit of a pain for some of the folks out there, because these last minute changes, people have already flown into Los Angeles. If you flew in the day before, you got yourself a hotel room, you're expecting to get on the ship the next morning. Well, hotel checkout's going to be 10, 11 o'clock, and now you can't board till 3 o'clock. There could be a good 3 or 4 hours in there that you've got to kind of occupy yourself before you can go to the cruise port and get on board the cruise ship. So yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, and it's probably going to frustrate some folks, and I completely understand that. If you're being affected by this, let us know. I'm just curious to know how it goes and what effect this is going to be having on the cruise passengers. Please let us know in the comments below. All right, and that is going to be your cruise news for today. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow, and of course lets you know whenever a new video comes out. I hope everyone out there has themselves a really great day, and like always, we will see you out on the high seas.